Hi everyone, welcome back to the module on federalism. So, in this module, we are going to learn what is the meaning of the word federalism. What is the meaning of the word federalism? And then, when we call a particular system of government as a federal government. So, in this video, we are going to learn mainly what is the meaning of the word federalism, and then when do we call a system of government as a federal system of government. So let us get into the details now. You can see here federalism. The word federalism is being derived from a Latin word called foedus. A Latin word called foedus, with the meaning of the word foedus is a treaty. So, the word federalism is derived from which country word or which language word? That is a Latin word. The Latin word foedus, F-O-E-D-U-S, and the meaning of that is treaty. So, when you say federalism, it means treaty. Now, what is a treaty? A treaty is an agreement between two or more parties or groups. Now, when do we call a system as a federal system of government? That is the second point what we are going to learn in this module. So the first one, as we discussed, what is the meaning of the word federalism? Federalism is derived from a Latin word foedus, meaning treaty. So it is an agreement. You can simply say federalism is nothing but an agreement. The second point, federalism is a system of government where the power is divided between a central authority and various constituent units of the country. Now, federalism is a system of government. As we know the meaning of the word federalism, so if you replace it, it is an agreement of authority sharing or division of power between central authority and various constituent units or states or the provincial governments. So it is an agreement of division of power between the central authority and the constituent units of a country. So we can say if we have at least two levels of governments where they usually share or divide their power, is known as a federal system of government. As we know the meaning, it is nothing but an agreement. It's an agreement between two levels of governments, and where in that two levels of governments, one is the government for the entire country, while it makes subjects or laws on the common national interest subjects. So, out of the two governments, one of the government is for the entire country, and the other type of governments are the governments at the levels of provinces or states that look after the day-to-day administration of the states. So, a federal setup needs to have at least two levels of governments, in which one is a government which looks after for the entire country, while the second one is a state or a provincial government which takes care of the day-to-day administration. So both of these levels of governments enjoy their power independent of each other. No authority, either the state or the union, are having any type of clashes. So you can look at India. India has a total of 28 states as of now. You can see the different shades starting from Tamil Nadu in the south, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Bihar, Uttarakhand, Haryana, Punjab, you can see here Delhi region, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir. Coming to the northeastern states, Sikkim, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland and the Arunachal Pradesh. So we have a total of 28 states and 7 union territories. So as per the definition, meaning and the conditions of federalism, let us apply it to India. You can see here there are 28 states and a union government. So as per federalism, there should be one government which takes care of the entire country. Yes, the union government will take care. In India, we have a union government which takes care of the entire country, and we have 28 state governments where the power is divided between the union government and the respective state governments to take care of the day-to-day administration in the respective states. So it's very clear that in India we have a federal system of government because it fulfills the first criteria of having two levels of governments. One which is taking care of the entire country under the leadership of Narendra Modi. Two, under the leadership of the respective state governments, they take care of the day-to-day administration of their states. So as we told you, in this module, we discussed what is the meaning of the word federalism. Then, what are the conditions that are required to say that there is federal system of governance in a country. That's all we have in this module. Stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next section.